Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a late night video. I'm not gonna lie to you, looking a little bit late night. But I intend for you to get this information and use it. I intend for it to be beneficial and helpful to you. I also intend for it to be beneficial and helpful to me in whatever way the universe sees fit, you know, the way that I would most enjoy. This channel is centered around manifesting, so not necessarily the law of attraction, but using all the universal laws to create the whole picture, which is you and your life. So by following the law of oneness, the law of vibration, the law of correspondence, all these different laws, the law of attraction, the law of inspired action, this is what gives us the most enjoyable experience that we can have as a human being. A method that has really changed my life is stacking. I did another video on this on my other channel ages ago, but I thought I'd just do an updated version on this channel and really explain to you guys what stacking is. So many of us have heard of the 55 times 5 method, which is great and it does really work. The thing with that is you've got to keep it pretty short. Also, it can get a bit tedious, like your arm starts to cramp and it's like, oh fuck, I haven't written it 55 times today. And it can shift the energy of what it is that you want and what you're trying to do quite significantly. And a lot of people recommend to be in a good energy when doing it, or at least be in a neutral one. Don't be annoyed at yourself, don't be coming from a place of lack, basically. Once you get annoyed at yourself for not writing your affirmation 55 times in 5 days, especially if you chose like a long ass affirmation, ain't really gonna happen. You're not really gonna enjoy it. So I personally find stacking to be way more fun, quick, easy. So stacking is a method that I use a lot. With stacking, you take a past, present and future event. So these are all things that you're manifesting or have manifested, and write them on top of each other. I bought this yellow shirt, but you write in present tense. So I love wearing my new yellow shirt. I love filming videos for my new YouTube channel. I love having so many subscribers to my new YouTube channel. So you're gonna write them out, but you're gonna mix up the order. So they don't necessarily happen as past, present, future. You just keep like remixing it and like throwing different things in there. When you do that, your brain is realizing the absolute truth that time isn't real. The way we see linear time is not how it actually works. It starts to look at the thing that you're trying to manifest as something that you already have, or something that you've already manifested, because you've already got the things that you've manifested or the things that you're currently manifesting, creating or doing in the mix. So I find that's a really, really good way. Alternatively, you don't have to do it like past, future, present. You can do like past, present, future, present. You can really mix it up and just do however feels natural to you. Choose a happy memory, a empowering event, an empowering manifestation, even if it is just, you know, getting that parking space. And as you continue to do this, the past manifestations will get bigger and bigger, because you'll be manifesting the things that you want to, so you'll have them in your past instead of in your future. Another way to do this is just to randomly write things out. I've done this. I did this, I'll tell you a little story. I did this when I first started doing nails. I'm an amazing nail technician. So talented. My designs are fire. My ability to want to work under pressure and under a time limit, it's not really my vibe, okay? It's not really my vibe at all. So when I first started, so I've taken more of a back seat from nails now. I'm focusing more on my YouTube, more on my spiritual stuff and the other things that I do, but I just still do like beauty. But yeah, just a little ad there for me if you want a facial, girl. I'm joking. And I am planning to start a beauty channel as well, with treatments and stuff, so look out for that. But When I first started doing nails, I remember writing down like, oh, I'm so happy and appreciative now that I've been headhunted for nails, that they really want me to work in their high class salon. They really love my nails, you know. I can really say this now, honestly, but my nails were not that good at the time. They were really not that good. You could see the potential maybe, but to go and work in a salon, I probably wouldn't have employed myself. I actually did get headhunted. Somebody approached me through my Instagram and was like, we love your nails, we want you to like come in for an interview, we want you to work in our salon. So when I went for that interview, I started talking about all my spiritual stuff, and I feel like it was a really strong religious lady, and I don't think she liked that very much. But when I got there, I was filled with the overwhelming sense that I'm not ready for this. My nails aren't good enough. Like, obviously I should have coached myself and talked myself into it and feeling powerful and, you know, empowered. I feel like when you are confident, or it's not even just when you're confident, when you're manifesting it, like you are good enough and, you know, you have the ability, you have the talent, other people will really look at you like that. But I didn't, so it kind of fell through. I didn't actually get the job, but I did get headhunted. My second story of that was, so I wanted to work in a specific location, but I actually wanted to be a salon owner. I wanted to have a medi spa. I did plan, like, you know, maybe my family and friends would start working, well, not friends, but like maybe some family members may want to start working there. And yeah, so I had this idea in my head of this is what I wanted, and I would literally actively look around the area for shops. But at the same time, I know that I'm somebody who likes to take their time. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the quickest moving person. I like things done properly, and I like them done to a certain standard. And I feel that you need to take your time with a lot of things in life. Okay, I do not rush. I don't sweat unless I'm in the gym. It ain't gonna happen. Okay. But with nails, people really want a full set with like a fucking amazing design in like an hour. So I felt a lot of pressure and a lot of expectations of what I thought people wanted. So you can imagine that I didn't feel ready to have my own medi spa in that specific area just yet. The same day that I was looking around the area for shops, I happened to notice a new shop, and I walked into there. It was definitely Inspired Action. My legs just walked me into the shop, okay? It was just like, next thing you know, I'm at the desk. I'm like, oh, okay. How did I get here? I don't really know. But so I was like, yeah, I'm a beautician, I'm a nail tech. And the girl was like, oh, we're looking for a nail tech. The owners are looking for a nail tech right now. So I was like, oh, cool. She was like, I'll give her your number. I showed her my Instagram. They was like, oh my gosh, your nails are amazing, blah, blah, blah. So I went back in there and I got the job because I felt like I was ready. I felt like I had the skills. In the interview, I felt good, you know. And it turns out that me and her were only a few days apart. She was actually a Leo who owned a medi spa. Well, he ran a medi spa in that specific area with her family, just as I wanted. And at the time I was a bit like, well, this is what I wanted for myself, so why hasn't this happened? But I feel it was because I didn't feel ready yet. I knew I wasn't ready. It was the thing that I wanted, but I kept trying to like put a time limit on it, but I was still actively looking. So if you're what you actually want and what you feel ready for don't line up, you can like, so the universe will bring you examples of what you want and actually bring it around you like it did for me. And I thought the best course of action in that situation was to just bless it. Like, it's what I want. I'm not going to hate on somebody else's dream. They've managed to manifest that for themselves. Well done to them. I'm just going to bless this experience and give it 110%. But I wasn't feeling as confident with the nails continually, it's still even a little bit of a thing where I'm just like, I sort of dread doing them now. So I've decided that's not something that I'm going to continue with. Now, does it mean that I couldn't turn around and be the best nail tech ever? Of course I could. But it means that for me, the amount of energy and coaching that I have to put into making myself feel confident in that is a lot more energy than I actually want to put into nails, and it doesn't really make me feel happy. I like to create, I like to design. I don't necessarily like the technical part of doing nails. So I just thought, let me just let that go. But yeah, so the universe can deliver exactly what you want in a very different way. But yeah, I stacked my way to the first job, and the second job I kind of took inspired action into. So the first was more law of attraction, the second was more inspired action. And sometimes we'll be in these situations where inspired action will take place, or it all just seems so right and so perfect except for one thing. And the one missing ingredient is you. It's not feeling good enough. It's not feeling ready. It's not feeling, you know, like I said, time is not linear the way we think it is. It's all relative to what's actually going on right here, right now. So if you don't feel ready now, you just won't be ready. So you've got to be ready for your dream. You've got to be ready for whatever it is that you want. You've got to be ready to accept it and embrace it and know that you are good enough. Know that you do have the skill set. Know that you do have exactly what those people are looking for, exactly what it takes to make it happen. You have all of that within you. Because you are source. we are all one. So whatever they want, you got it. So the same goes for relationships. This was a video about stacking, but I don't know, just switched it up. So maybe a little bit of stacking and feeling good enough. And that's something that I began to stack. That's something that I began to write. Having confidence, I feel confident in myself. I feel good enough. I feel, you know, I feel strong in my ability. I feel strong in my ability and capability. So those are things that are really good to stack, especially if you're getting results like what I was, getting the thing, being so close. It just seems so perfect. It's like, what? This is the thing, but why is it just not clicking the way I want it to? And again, that can happen with relationships. So yeah, there's never a more perfect time than now. The time to love is now. The time to achieve your goals is now. The only time you have is now. So don't try and put a timestamp on it. And it goes back to what I was saying about the stacking and how it works with the past, present and future memories. That's how we see it, but your subconscious, your true self, that's actually the one powering all of this and making it happen, knows that's not true, knows that there's no such thing as the past, present or future. It's all now. So if whatever you're stacking about, when you're stacking about it, when you're writing about it, feel like feel like this is happening now and I'm ready. If you wanted a certain car and somebody knocked on your door, in that instance, you'd be ready to take the keys. Thank you. Yes, I'm ready to drive it. You know, I'm ready to, you got to stay ready. The song. Yeah. So stay ready. And again, like I said, it's just a testimony to the fact that stacking really works, and it's all now. It's all happening right now. Your power's right here, right now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has enhanced your life in some way, shape or form. I intend for you to use this information to benefit yourself and empower yourself, to benefit and empower others. If you've gotten anything out of this video, and if you are here, if you've reached this part of the video, so hit the like button for me so that more people will get the chance to see this video and view the information. And don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye.